Hi, Cancer. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates, but leave the rest. And if it doesn't resonate at all, don't try to make it fit. This is for the collective sun, moon, ascendant, and cusp viewers, but cross watchers are welcome, and I will never contact you offering you any readings, so just be aware of that. Spirit, what does Cancer need to know? What is coming in for them? First card out, we have thoughts. You could be heavily in your mind, in your thoughts about someone or something in your life, or this could be someone heavily thinking about you. What else, Spirit? Someone in their thoughts. You or someone else. We'll clarify. We'll get to the bottom. Too many, but we see main female. You could be the main female, or it could be someone else in your life. What else, Spirit, for Cancer? What do they need to know? Occupation. Occupation is doing work that we want to do. We do it because we enjoy it. It can be owning your own business. It could be work that you would do even if you didn't get paid for it, even if you don't get paid for it. It can also talk about, working on things, something in your life that you have love for, a family, a relationship. What else, Spirit? Poverty. Poverty is lack. It can be lack of money, but it doesn't have to be. It can be any area of your life. It can also talk about working really hard, but not getting paid what you deserve. On the bottom of the deck, though, we do see the High Honor card. High Honor, you could be receiving, some kind of position of authority. This can talk about people holding you on high honor. You could be getting recognized or getting some kind of reward for merit. It could talk about just one person holding you in high honor as well, or a lot of people, or getting some kind of position where you're going to be held in high honor or a position of honor. Let's clarify the cards. Let's see what's going on. Whatever this high honor is, though, it is important to this reading in some way. Spirit, show me thoughts. Why is it here? Show me thoughts. Knight of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Two of Swords. So yeah, you've got someone here that is thinking about you. And I feel like they are going to take action. This is someone that has been holding back, though. It's someone who's been holding back. It's someone who maybe has been wanting to come forward, but they've been into a Swords energy. This is that stalemate energy. One needing to make the decision, but feeling like they cannot make the decision, being at a stalemate, just not sure, unsure about what to do. But I feel like whoever this is, this person that's been thinking about you, is coming forward. They're taking action with the Knight of Swords. Spirit, show me the Knight of Swords. They could be coming in to have a conversation with you here. Spirit, show me the Knight of Swords. Why is it here? Four of Cups. This is someone that feels like they have missed an opportunity with you. Ace of Swords. They're coming in to have a conversation about that. This is them having that, they're wanting to have that adult conversation about what happened. Why was there a missed opportunity here? Queen of Swords, though. Feminine, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This definitely could be an X, because when the Queen of Swords comes out, it can be X energy, but I feel like they know that they're coming towards you and you are in the Queen of Swords energy. Disregard the gender. There is no gender in tarot. We all have masculine, feminine energy within us. But the Queen of Swords, she's someone who, she will listen to what you have to say. But if you do not come at her correctly, she will cut you out. She cuts out anyone and anything out of her life that does not serve her. And she is very discerning. And I feel like they know that. They know they got to come in with the complete, utter truth here towards you. Because if they don't, you're just going to cut them out. You're not going to listen to anything else they have to say if you don't feel like they're being honest. Spirit, show me the Four of Cups. And why is the Four of Cups here? And maybe that's why. I feel, you could have air in your chart. You don't have to. I just feel like you're in Queen of Swords energy. But this person's coming out as a Knight of Swords to your Queen of Swords. But the point I was going to make is, I think that This person has been feeling stuck about coming forward and has been thinking heavily about it, but not taking action. They've been holding back because they know when they come towards you that, first of all, they got to give you the truth. And that might be scary because there's something that I feel like you don't know, that they need to talk to you about, something they need to tell you a truth about. But also, they know you're in the Queen of Swords energy with them, and that you may listen to them, and then you may still, even if they come at you with the complete 100% the truth, you may still cut them out just because you don't want to deal with them anymore. Spirit, why is the Four of Cups here? Show me the Four of Cups. Three of Wands. Page of Wands. Six of Cups. Yeah, they've been very nostalgic here for you. They are afraid, that you are going to turn your back on them when they come in. They're wanting to come in. And with the Page of Wands, give you some kind of good news. They feel like it's good news what they're telling you. They've been very nostalgic, but they feel like you're going to probably turn your back on the connection when they come in. But, they've been, I feel like, doing a lot of waiting. I feel that kind of like they've been waiting and hoping that time, if they give it enough time and they come in, that you will be more open to receiving them. Because maybe they feel like you'll come up out of that Queen of Swords energy if they just give it a little more time. But they know if they don't come in soon and they don't do something soon, that they're going to run out of time. Spirit, show me occupation. They're afraid if they don't hurry up and come in, that they are going to run, they're going to run out of time, and you're going to have moved completely on from this situation. But at the same time, they're afraid that if they come in too early, that you're going to meet them as that Queen of Swords. Spirit, show me occupation. Why is the occupation here? I feel like they know they need to give you a truth. And that's been partially why they're having this conversation. It's partially why they've been holding back. But I also feel like it's because they've been thinking that if they give you a little more time, that, it will soften you. But at the same time, they're afraid they're going to run out of time. Spirit, show me occupation. Six of Wands. Wow. You're having success here with the occupation, whatever this is. Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you dealt with something here where there was something about that was deceitful. There could have been lying, cheating, stealing, something that was not up and up. And this was someone that you had love for. This was someone that you were connected to. This was a soulmate connection. We saw the Six of Cups, we see the Two of Cups, but we have a lot of soulmates in this lifetime, and some are meant to be with us long term. Some are not meant to be with us long term. Some are meant to be here short term. And all soulmates are here to teach us lessons and for us to teach them lessons. They are soul contracts that we make before we come here and in this lifetime, and we make that contract to meet up in this lifetime so that we can work through lessons and karma and all of that. But this was definitely a soulmate, and there was something that was underhanded. But I feel like whatever this was that where there was this underhandedness, it did push you into doing something. You're focusing on something either in your material world that you're working on, your job, you could own your own business or just your home and your family. You're just very focused on that. And that is bringing in success here with the Six of Wands. Spirit, show me the Six of Wands. Why is it here? And I feel like you're having this because you stopped focusing on that person. You stopped putting your energy and your time into that person, and you're doing in something else in your life that is now going to grow because of it. Spirit, show me Six of Wands. What you put your time and energy into will grow. Look at that, 6-6. Because that's what I feel like you're doing. You're bringing in balance and harmony into your life. 6-6-6. Balance and harmony. You're trying to bring in balance and harmony into your life. Going towards better times here and you With this Six of Pentacles, this is what I feel. This is you, you know, going towards better times, becoming, having success, being the merchant, deciding what to put your time and your energy into, who to give to and who not to give to in your life. And the six swords that are in the boat, those are the lessons that you learned, that you took from that difficult period in your life. All you took was your lessons from that. And now you are focusing on something, I feel like, in the material world, and becoming this merchant, the person who is deciding, who am I giving to? Is this going to take me towards better times, or is it going to take me back into bad times? That is what is bringing in the success, because you put the time and the energy into it. Spirit, show me the Six of Swords. Why is Six of Swords here? The Three of Cups and the Five of Cups. The Three of Cups and the Five of Cups is 8 cups. You walked away from that. You're no longer in Five of Cups energy, sad over what you no longer have. There could have been a third party involved in this connection, and it doesn't have to be a lover. It could be anyone or anything that came in between you and this person. But I feel like you're no longer focused on those cups that are spilt. You're no longer doing that. You're looking towards the future. You're focusing on yourself. You're pouring that love into yourself, or in whatever you're working on here. Whatever you're focused on is where you're pouring in your love. And it is going to bring in a celebration. And it is going to bring in success. Spirit, show me poverty. Why is poverty here? I feel like you're going to be getting, with high honor, recognized for something that you're doing. You're getting success. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, absolutely. And the Lovers. Gemini energy with the Lovers and the Fool. The Seven of Pentacles is all about, is what I'm doing, is it worth it? Putting in time, energy, resources into something and hoping that it's going to bring in the harvest. You're putting all that work and you're doing everything you need to do because you're wanting the harvest. But I feel like here you had definitely a soulmate connection, and things did not work out with this person. You put the time, the energy, the resources into that connection. It did not bear fruit. It did not bear fruit. And now you've got to make that major life decision, because this person is taking action now. They're done thinking about it. They're done with the thoughts. They want to take action towards you. And you're going to have to make a decision on what do you want to put time, energy, and resources into. And I feel like for a vast majority of you, you're looking towards the future and this new beginning that's happening in your life. And you've already taken a leap of faith away from this person and into something new. And it is going to bear fruit for you. But you're going to have to decide if you still want to deal with this person, and whether or not this situation, this relationship would be something worth putting time, energy, and resources into, because it didn't bear fruit in the past. Spirit, show me the Seven of Pentacles. This is someone that I feel like, whether it was actual poverty money-wise, or it was just feeling that being left out in the cold and sad over what you no longer have. This is someone that put you in the poverty energy in the past. Now they're coming back around. You've got to make the decision on whether or not you want this person back. Spirit, show me Seven of Pentacles. Why is Seven of Pentacles here? The Devil. And the Knight of Cups. Capricorn energy with the Devil. Knight of Cups. This person's taking action. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. Now they're coming out as a knight. You came out as a queen. But this is someone that you may have felt a strong being bound to this person in some way. Like there was a strong connection here. Strong tie that bound you to this person. It could have been years of your life that you gave to this person. Time, lots of time you put into this person. This person could have had addictions, alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling. There was definitely something, I feel like, toxic here with this person. Now they're coming back around with the Knight of Cups, wanting to sweep you off your feet, wanting to woo you back in, wanting that tie. This is someone who is very attracted also to you. They want that. They do not want the tie that bound you to them to be severed. Spirit, show me the devil. They're trying to woo you back. The devil, I did say Capricorn energy, yes. Spirit, show me the devil. Page of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups. Yep, they're coming in. They're coming in. King of Cups, masculine. They are showing up now in their masculine energy of the King of Cups, which is funny because we saw you as Queen of Swords over here, which is not your natural energy. But they're trying to match your energy here. Knight of Cups, King of Cups. They're matching your energy. They're trying to say they are your divine counterpart. Masculine water energy. It could be another Cancer, a Pisces, Scorpio. They don't have to have that in their chart, but they're coming in as this King of Cups to offer you something here in the material world. This could be just a commitment. It could be bringing in an actual gift towards you, something, in the material world, some do your home, family stability, security. But with the Eight of Cups here on the bottom of the deck, I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to walk away from this person. You're walking away. But I feel like this is their effort to bring you back. I feel like you're already walking away. You've been walking away. This did not fulfill you. It stopped bringing you the emotional fulfillment, and you turned away from the situation. You went towards your Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment, something that would bring in your emotional fulfillment. They see you walking away, and they're trying to stop you from walking away. They're trying to stop you by bringing in this Page of Pentacles. Let's give you an oracle card, Cancer, for guidance. Spirit, give me an oracle card for Cancer. What guidance do you have for them? Okay. Perseverance. You have the power within yourself to conquer any challenge and come out stronger on the other side. Trust in your resilience and your ability to persevere. You've absolutely, from this reading, I can tell you, you are persevering. Remember who you are. You carry stardust in your bones, your ancestors' wisdom in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. Know yourself, and nothing will bring you down. Absolutely. I love that. Okay, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you did, please like the video.